It took 4 men, all 4 ablaze with gorgeous decoration, and the chief of them unable to resist with fewer than 2 gold watches in his pocket. Emulative of the noble and chaste fashion set by Monsieur to conduct the happy chocolate to Monsieur's lips, one lackey carried the chocolate pot into the sacred presence. A second milled and frothed the chocolate with the little instrument he bore for that function. A third presented the favorite napkin. A fourth, he of the 2 gold watches, poured the chocolate out. It was impossible for Monsieur to dispense with one of these attendants on the chocolate and hold his high place under the admiring heavens. Deep would have been the blot upon his escutcheon of his chocolate had been ignobly waited on by only 3 men. He must have died of 2.
Chocolate!
So you have to sweep in here.
Message, my lord.
Parties tonight.
No, I do like.
Very fancy.
That's a fancy cup.
Sure,
Fancy.
Fancy indeed.
Hey, that was fancy guy, fancy street who do that fancy thing.
Oh, sure. Like, it's a fancy of that fellow.
Oh, it's fancy.
So fancy.
Fancy! Fancy guys.
Oh, no, son!
What has gone wrong?
Pardon me, monsieur, but it was the child.
Why does he make that abominable noise? Is it his child?
Excuse me, monsieur, he's a pretty yes.
It is extraordinary to me that you people cannot take care of yourselves and your children. One or the other of you is forever in the way. How do I know what injury you caused to my horses? See, give him that. Here's some money for your loss.
So, Mr. Gaspard, what would you have changed about the revolution?
I would have made it more pinpointed. Focus on the people that have hurt me.
So how do you feel about the revolution itself?
I feel like it's going well, but I should be more involved.
Now knowing that Mr. Carton has just died, what are you going to do next?
I think we should use this as a fuel to the fire. Come together as a nation.
Sir, do you feel like the end justified the means in this revolution? If you could have saved just one person, who would it have been?
My dear beloved son.
So, Dr. Monet, what would you change about this revolution?
Keep French issues back in France and don't involve anybody English.
How do you feel about this revolution?
It took a toll greatly on me back when I was in the Bastille before the revolution. However, it was just too much loss for the ends.
So, did you know Mr. Carton just died? What are you going to do next?
I suppose all we can do is just spend whatever time we have left with the ones we still have.
Do you think the ends justified the means in this situation?
Of course not. It was terribly violent. Obviously it was necessary for France because it was inevitable, but if only there was one way. Go.
So, Mr. Farge, what would you have changed about this revolution?
I would have changed absolutely nothing. It's perfect.
How do you feel about this revolution?
It's great. It needs to be done. There's aristocrats that need to die.
So, knowing that Carton just died, what are you going to do next?
We are going to kill the aristocrats and rise above them.
Do you think the ends really justify the means?
Yes, they do.
If you have saved but one person, who would it have been?
Myself.
Pretty important.
And it's great.
At the very end of the movie, after the credits, we should all be like completely drunk, like drinking tea, going.
There we go, I got it.
Wait, no, don't record.
Hey, I see that.
Don't videotape this!
Oh, we're going. This is videotaping.
Whoosh. You look like a vampire.
Go, go! Go, go. What was that?
Hold on, let me get everything out of me right now.
No, I didn't start. Go.
Damn,
Go! Go!
Why?
Come on, keep going.
We're on a boat, guys. We're on a boat. Wave! Storm! Sam, what'd you do?